Chaos continuing on the streets of Nairobi, Kenya. Police clashing with demonstrators, firing tear gas, hitting people with batons, and tossing others in the backs of police vehicles. One man, dressed in civilian clothes, firing off a gun on a sidewalk. The protest in Nairobi began because of a specific bill that would have raised taxes. Kenya's president, William Ruto, abandoned plans for the tax hike a day after the unpopular bill passed. But for many people, that was not enough. Yusra El-Bagir, a reporter with our partners at Sky News, is in Kenya.
These are now regular scenes in the streets of Nairobi. Riot police facing off against unarmed protesters who are challenging the state's power.
For Kenyans protesting, the bill was a symptom of more systemic economic concerns. And now they want the president to step down. Their frustrations heightened after days of violent and deadly clashes with police.
It's no longer the movement that started, it's morphed to something else. What we've seen is really a rogue police, that doesn't ascribe to liberal values of policing in the 21st century. So it's still like a colonial police force that is protecting a regime.
The Kenya National Human Rights Commission says at least 39 protesters have been killed, and at least 24 of those were at the hands of police, according to a joint statement released by Amnesty Kenya. And more than 360 have been injured in what the Human Rights Commission describes as an excessive and disproportionate response.
So for my children, I'm here, and we're ready to spill our blood.
Opposition leaders condemning the violence.
We condemn in the strongest terms possible the abuse of police power in the deployment of violent suppression techniques on innocent and armed protesters.
President Ruto responding in a TV interview over the weekend. The president cited a lower figure of 19 people killed, and he defended his decision to call in the security forces to respond to what he says are criminals.
24 people dead. Your Excellency, do you have blood on your hands?
I have no blood on my hands. As a democracy, that should not be part of our conversation. 2.4 billion of property has been destroyed.
But protesters are refusing to back down.
Stop and stop killing us!
They say this fight is about their most basic rights.
There's no job in Kenya. People are trying, are starving. They are working hard, but there's nothing they can get.